February the 2nd. My mom has her very personal Groundhog Day today. She turns 70. Happy birthday, Mom. That's also the reason why there will be no story time with Avi tomorrow. My family demands my presence at the festivities. That's tomorrow. Today I want to follow up on something I said yesterday. The power of humankind rests in stories. I've called them imaginary orders or fictions or myths. They are the glasses through which we see reality, or better, they are the ingredients that form the dough from which our brain creates our perception of reality. It's easy for us today to see that when it comes to religion. Well, I've met people who told me that we are the evidence that the biblical flood really happened because we descended from those who survived it. But for everyone else who is not taking scripture literally, the concept will be graspable. The same is true, though, for any law, any cooperation, any nation, any ideology, money, patriarchy, you name it. These are not natural laws, but stories we tell each other to organize our cooperation, our freedoms and responsibilities, contributions and earnings. The beauty of stories is that, other than natural laws, they can be changed. The danger of stories is our brain loves stories so much, we don't need them to be correct. We just want them to be beautiful, simple, painless. That's usually not the truth. It's my mom's birthday, so I rather want to talk about the beautiful side, about what gives us hope. Though it doesn't start that hopeful. One of the stories we tell ourselves for a while now is that everything comes back to power. The whole of history and the whole of politics is just a struggle for power. What's the result of seeing the world through these glasses? We sort ourselves into teams behind leaders that are infallible, and there's this one goal, only one goal, to gain power. It's a struggle between different power interests, a horse race, a fist fight, but always a fight. Because that's the only thing that will make the other team give up its position in power or will protect our place in power. There's no room for conversation, no point in talking. But what if you remove these power structure glasses and you understood? Beneath the power structure there are a whole bunch of other, often competing stories. Stories that live in the minds of people. And those stories can be altered, amended, aligned through conversations, becoming alert, practicing curiosity, listening, exchanging arguments. All this stupid stuff I was talking about for the last months already. Democracy is in its most basic understanding a conversation between people. Before that, in Europe, we lived by the story about people chosen by God to lead. And the rest of us were too close to animals to do anything but watch the unfolding play on the stage and sacrifice on ourselves when called upon. Future happened. But then every single person was lifted out of the audience onto the stage and told to write the script, to partake in the creation of future. Your voice and thoughts are as good as that of the next person's. Since we started, we got a little bit closer to the real thing. We now elect our aristocrats. But the true magic will ever only happen when we get all in conversation with each other, that lead to better stories both parties, in the end, all parties can agree upon. Power divides, stories connect. What is necessary to change stories? A critical distance to your own story that shaped your realities. And for that, you must know which stories they are. Most often, we don't. We can see clearly the stories the others are following, and we can see the mistakes in them, but we don't understand that our vision is also tainted by stories. We need to think. We need to make thinking a habit. make thinking a movement. Like, comment, and share this post. Thank you for listening. And now I go and make a birthday cake.